Why are you so rude?
Because that's why I call him how I see it, ho.
Hi, Ma. Hi. I love you. Ain't nobody talking to you. Mind your business. Bye.
I'm still better than you. I'm still the better looking.
Bye.
I'm the best child. Her favorite child.
You're not a favorite.
So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my tattoos and all their different meanings. If you haven't seen my 25 facts about me video, you should go watch that. Just saying. I did mention that I have, I think it's 15 tattoos. I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy. I promise I'm not picking it. It's just itchy. So I'm going to tell you what all my different tattoos are. I'm going to insert a clip of a picture. I'm going to insert a picture of whatever tattoo I'm talking about, so you'll see it somewhere on the screen here somewhere. Okay. So I have baby girl on the back of my neck. That one doesn't really have like a big meaning. It's just a nickname that was given to me like a while ago from my mom. Yeah, it was just one of those nicknames from when I was a kid and just kind of like stuck. Like, yeah. I have a heart behind my ear, and for me it was always just like, listen to your heart. Like, I overthink a lot. I overthink, I overanalyze, constantly beating myself up for it. Like, that's a whole nother story time anyways. So because I'm constantly overthinking and like in my head overanalyzing situations and conversations and so many different things, and my thought process, like 100 things going at once. So for me it was always like, if I'm gonna make a decision, I'm gonna make it based off of how I feel, not like what I think is gonna happen or what I think I should do. No, I'm very strong in like my feelings. Like, if I feel a certain type of way, I feel that way. Listen to my heart. I have an infinity symbol on my chest. Me, my sister, who is on the channel with me, Jotty, and my cousin Brianna, who's been on the channel a few times, the curly haired girl. The three of us all have the infinity symbol on our chest. It was just like a tattoo to symbolize our bond together. We all grew up together. Like, literally it was always the three of us together. Always, all the time. Always. I also have a bunch of twisted candy on my shoulder. So there's a cupcake with a bomb in it. There's a ring pop with a pill. There's a homicidal gummy bear who's sitting on a TNT and he's holding a blade. And then I have a lollipop with a syringe attached to the end of it. For me, it's just like, people like to sugarcoat things. And it's always just kind of been like, even the sweetest things can hurt you. Hence, you should always listen to your heart. Had it tough growing up. Not like super tough, oh my goodness, it was like hard all the time. No, it wasn't, you know, we had our all families have their problems growing up and stuff, and it was just like, certain things were sugar coated when really it was like, no, that's not good. Stop trying to paint it like it is. It's not a pretty picture. Don't paint it like it's a pretty picture. I got always forgive, never forget on my wrist. I got that at the time during a really rough relationship. I was just going through a lot of things, and for me it was like I was constantly forgiving him, but I was also forgetting all the things he was doing. I was also forgetting all the pain he was causing me, and like, I was forgetting myself, if that makes sense. Like, I just lost myself, and it was like, no, Yesenia, like, get your shit together. It's okay to forgive someone, but it's not okay to forget what they did. Like, not, how do I explain this without sounding ridiculous? It's okay to forgive someone for, like, what they've done to you. I mean, obviously, as long as you get an apology. But me personally, I'm not gonna just forgive you without an apology. Like, I kind of need some kind of, like, reason to forgive you. Like, I'm not gonna just be like, fuck it. No. It was just kind of like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna forgive you for everything you did, because forgiving you, I'm actually, like, making sure I'm okay, because now I'm not hurting, now I'm not holding on to that pain, and I'm not holding on to, like, all that hate and anger I have. But I'm not gonna forget what you did. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm not gonna just give you the benefit of the doubt off the rip. Like, no, we're not doing that. I'm gonna forgive you so I can be good with myself and feel, you know, at ease inside. But I'm not gonna forget all the things you've done and keep acting like, oh no, it's cool, it's okay, it's okay. No, if I don't like it and I forgave you, we shouldn't be doing it again. Well, we're not gonna repeat the nonsense. Nah, me. I got Yesi with two music symbols in the shape of a heart. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my 25 facts as well. I was a dancer for maybe 15 years. I was part of a whole dance group and all that. So it's just kind of like, the nickname, obviously it's my nickname, Yesi. The music note in the shape of the heart was, at the time, it was kind of like, oh yeah, it's to show my love for a dance, da 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 da. But I feel like I can definitely attribute my dance past in a better way, in the form of a better tattoo. I'm finna get a new tattoo. Excuses to get new tattoos, you know what I mean? So I have a trail of stars coming down my back. And growing up, I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I had so many, like, goals and ambitions, it wasn't even funny. So, for me, it was always like, I'm gonna shoot for the moon, because if I miss, I'll still land among the stars. And that was just kind of, like, what the stars meant. Like, I'm gonna shoot for, like, as high as, like, I'm gonna go for all of it. I'm gonna come for all of it. I'm gonna do all of it. All of it. I'm gonna do all of it. I mean, you know, if I'm not that great, I'm gonna still land on something great. Right next to my stars, I have a huge sun with a face on it and a moon with a face on it. That kind of ties into the stars, where it's like, I'm gonna aim for even bigger and brighter things. And obviously, if I don't get the bigger and brighter things, I'm at least still trying and landing among the stars. Boom. That's that. The sun and the moon also represent my mom in a sense, because my mom's always had this weird obsession with, like, the sun and the moon. Excuse me. For me, it was like a way to show her, like, hey, I got this tattoo for you. Not the typical, like, mom. No, like, I got the sun and the moon, as this is you, baby. My very first tattoo, your typical tramp stamp. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. So my first tattoo is a heart with my name in the middle, and then it has a ribbon over it, my sister's name and my mom's name. And there's no, like, big, like, oh my goodness, that has such a big meaning. No, it doesn't have that big of a meaning. It's just, like, for as long as I can remember, it's just always been the three of us. Like, my mom and my sister and me. It's always been the three of us. Now we have my niece, so now there's four of us. But before then, it was just like, it was just us. And I wore that shit wore it on my back proud. So my phone died. Been recording. Also, my food was done and I'm starving, so we're gonna eat while I finish telling you about my tattoos. Okay. So I have a Medusa head on my ribs. So I read this clip, it's a little excerpt online, whatever. I'll insert the excerpt. I'll insert the excerpt I read. But basically it's just saying, like, looks don't last forever. Like, your outer beauty is not gonna remain. You have to look into, like, into someone's soul. Like, look into, like, at their inner beauty, or like their inner person, instead of just like worrying about what's on the outside. And for me, that's like what Medusa was. Like, you couldn't look at her from the outside, obviously, because you're gonna turn into stone. But like, you shouldn't be just worrying about how someone looks. I hope this all makes sense. It made sense in my head. So I have a bunch of flowers on my thigh. The whole reason for the flowers started off based off of a quote. The quote is, the risk it remained to take. The quote goes, the risk it took to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. And the whole reason behind that was when I started doing the thigh tattoo, it's not done yet, as you can obviously tell. When I started doing when I started getting the flowers on my thigh, each flower represented a different person in my life that changed me or had some kind of like effect on my life. Now there's just so many flowers that it's kind of like the quote still remains, like the whole reason behind the tattoo still remains the same, where it's like I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to get out of like being this like shy, timid, quiet, letting like everyone else around me kind of call the shots, like get out of that and become my own person. No, I'm Yesenia. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I agree with. This is what I don't agree with. And I have to stay in my ground. I didn't do that very much growing up, or like even in my teen years. I kind of let everyone around me call the shots. And like in the sense of like, even when I wasn't happy with certain things, I pretended I was, because I wasn't the type to be like, go against the grain in the sense. I was just like, okay, I'll go with the flow. Now I'm like, nah, B, this is what it is. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. What else? I have a heart in the shape, so it's a butt in the shape of a heart on my butt. It says princess on it. The whole reason for that is because I am a fucking princess. No, really, like, that's the reason why I got it. It's because I'm a princess, so, yeah. I have a cupcake on my ankle. Me and my best friend got the same exact cupcakes on the same exact day. We went to Rhode Island and did this, they had a flash tattoo sale kind of thing, where it's like you pay $20 and you pick a tattoo on a piece of sheet and they do it for you. So that's what we did. We went, we saw the different options they had, and we didn't like any of them, so we was like, we're gonna go with the cupcake. So we got matching cupcakes. No real reason behind it. It's just, you know, twinning. I have an eye with, I think it's 3, maybe 4. 4. I have an eye with 4 tears on it. I also got that one during a flash tattoo sheet, flash sheet tattoo. I don't know. It's one of those things that tattoo shops do, where they have a one-day event. You pay $20. They have a bunch of different drawings already pre-drawn, like already. They have a bunch of sketches already pre-drawn, and then you have to pick from the sketches they have. The reason why I picked that specific one, because during that time, I sound so sad. I'm always like, oh, I'm going through so many things. At that time, I was going through a lot. So for me, it was like, time to let go. I had to let go of a lot of things. I had to let go of a lot of pain. I had to let go of a lot of I had to forgive without getting an actual apology, which I know earlier I said that I don't do that. But at this time I kind of had to. It was like, either I forgive this person for all the pain I'm going through and just let it go, or I keep holding on to it and kind of hurting myself, because they're fine, they're living life, they're doing them, like, they're happy-go-lucky. And I'm sitting here depressed and sad for really no reason. Let it go. Be happy. Move on. Be yourself. I'm sorry, my camera's like shaky. Yeah. I have a Swiss blade with a bunch of beauty products. The reason why, excuse me. The reason for that one is I went to beauty school. I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you guys. So I went to beauty school. I graduated. I got my license. I was heavy into doing hair and doing makeup, doing all that stuff. Like, I loved it. Loved making people feel good about the way they look. Because, you know, like, you could be having a horrible day. Horrible day. Flick of a, put a little liner on, put a little mascara on. All of a sudden, you that bitch. You that, don't say nothing. Even with guys get their little phase, little lineups, their little whatever, hooking themselves up, and they think they're the shit. And that's okay. And at a point, I was like, you know what? I want to be the person to help people feel like you the shit. So I went to school. I like learned how to do everything. I became licensed. I was working in the salon. They always say your first salon isn't the salon for you. Unfortunately, it just wasn't. It just wasn't. But it also took a lot of my passion, just because, you know, the first being the new girl, nobody wants to work with the new girl, and so like you're kind of just sitting around, or you're just like washing hair, or you're just sweeping, and then it's like you're not really doing anything with this thing that like you wanted to be doing, like all these what's that word? I lost the word. It just took a lot of my passion. It took, like, I didn't want to be behind the chair brushing hair. I didn't want to be behind, like, having someone tell me what to do. No, I didn't want to do it anymore. So I left. But the reason for the tattoo was that. I was heavy into doing hair, heavy into doing makeup, and it was my passion for a little while. So I got my Swiss blade, my tools, in a sense. A couple of years ago, my grandmother had passed away, and I got Abuela on my arm in tribute to her. I always get really emotional whenever I think about her, so I'm not going to get too into that. But that tattoo is specifically for her. The rose specifically because gardening was kind of our thing. Like, I would go to her house and we'd just like plant her flowers. I'd help her with her soil, with her vegetables. Like, that was our thing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I told you guys all the tattoos I have. I hope you enjoyed this video, got to know me a little more. If you guys have any requests, let me know. Thank you for watching. It's been great. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Bye guys.